Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up? Happy Wednesday. The days that we win, right? And we ask when. Happy Wednesday, happy Wisdom and Wellness Wednesday. What's going on? Peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, family. What's going on? Happy Wednesday. How you feeling this AM? 9 a.m. here on the East Coast in New York City. 6 a.m. on the West Coast, bright and early, all across America. Anywhere else in the world, it is afternoon or evening. What's going on? How you doing? How was your day? How's your family? How you feeling? We know that life is a roller coaster. We know that things change in a moment, in an instant. We know that it's not always good, but we know that it ain't always bad. And we know that even sometimes when it's so-called bad, it's working out for a reason. And so it's going to be all good still, right? So we feel, we deal, we engage with our feelings, we express ourselves, and we stay grounded, man. We stay grounded. We keep pushing. We keep believing that a better day is ahead. We keep believing that things are working in our favor, right? As the great Jesse Jackson said, keep hope alive. Right, so we keep hope alive, man. But peace and love, peace and love, peace and love. Welcome to the show. Another episode of SR Daily, episode 406. This Wisdom and Wellness Wednesday, episode 406, rolling right along. Soon we'll be at episode 410, and then 420, and then 430. And then you know how the thing go, man. Getting closer and closer and closer to that 500th milestone episode. That's halfway to 1,000. We almost there, baby. We are almost there, getting closer, literally getting closer and closer and closer by the day, right? Every episode we do, we get closer to 500. This is 406. We're gonna keep it pushing, man. We're gonna hit the share button on this IG over here. Share this live with 5 to 10 of your people who may be interested in tuning in. Hit the share button, hit that share button, hit that share button. Do not keep the content to yourself. Spread the love, spread the love, spread the love, yo. That's how it goes. Sharing is caring. Right? Sharing is caring. Something you enjoy, something you tune in for a reason. Share it with somebody, man. Let somebody else know about it. You dig? That's the energy. That's what we do. We spread the love. Dose of sincerity. What's going on, good brother? Peace and love. Peace and love. Good to see you here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we are going to get started with the show. Once again, guys, I am your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marston. You're tuning in to SR Daily, episode 406. SR Daily is where personality meets enlightenment. Today is Wednesday, July 9th, 2025, man, rolling right along, almost at the middle of July. We are here Mondays through Fridays, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Louis P. Sosa, what's going on, my good brother? Mona Love, happy Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday, my baby love, baby love, baby love, baby, baby, baby love. But let's get the show started, guys. We're going to start with our first segment today. Today's first segment is a phrase of the day, and today's phrase is give thanks. 2 simple words. Give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks. That is the heart space and the mindset that I am in today. Give thanks. It is never as bad as you think, right? 2 words, 2 very, very, very simple words, but 2 also powerful words, man. This is a very powerful phrase. Give thanks, right? It holds so much substance, and it reminds me of what our Buddhist brothers and sisters would say, right? Especially when I was just getting into Buddhism over a decade ago now. And anything would happen, right? May Buddha's name be praised. Something good happened, may Buddha's name be praised. Something so-called bad happens, may Buddha's name be praised. Because they understood that it's all divine, right? And if, whatever you deem, your higher power, your higher source of energy, or whatever the case may be, right? Like, give thanks in all things, because all things flow from that energy, from that source, from that essence, right? And it also, right, give thanks also implies what our Christian family would say. Our Christian family would say, in all things, give thanks, right? That is exactly what our Christian brothers, they say. Is in the Bible, it's in the text. In all things, give thanks, right? All things flow from the Lord, right? And it's true, because every single moment is a moment of Thanksgiving. Every moment, right? Yes, we know that we got this day, Thanksgiving, right, last Thursday in November. But we also know that every moment that you are alive is a moment to give thanks, right? You don't give thanks just at the end of the year. You don't give thanks only when you get together with your family and have good food. You don't give thanks only when you get gifts. You don't get thanks, you don't give thanks only when something seemingly good happens. No, you give thanks also when you freaking hurt your ankle. You give thanks that it's not worse, right? You give thanks even when you go through a divorce, because you give thanks that you're not stuck in the hell no more, right? Like, you give thanks in all things. Perspective is key. Yes, the thing ended. Yes, the job, whatever the case may be. Yes, it's true. It hurts. You lost. You don't have the same income no more, right? Like, but you give thanks. There's always something to be thankful for. There is always something to be thankful for. In the book that I started writing, that I need to finish writing, inspired by my daughter, and we had some scary stuff happen in 2020, right? Scary stuff happening. She had to do an overnight hospital stay. Yo, Just Ellie, what's going on? Eddie Kruger, what's going on? Aries Beauty, what's going on? She had to do a short hospital stay. And I was in that hospital, and as I sat there, and as she laid in the bed with her brother, my son, I just started writing like 100 things to be grateful for, because in that moment I was grateful for so many things. I was grateful for the small things, like having somebody to tell me, yo, this hospital over here is specifically for children, and they do a great job. Because I was taking her to this hospital, that hospital, the hospitals I knew, right? And then I had to take an Uber to that hospital, like a $90 Uber, right? My daughter was not feeling well. $90 Uber. But I was thankful that I was able to afford a $90 Uber, right? So, like, give thanks. Perspective is a mug. Every moment is a moment of thanksgiving. Every single moment is a moment to express thanks and gratitude for life itself, for love, and for the many good fortunes that are present in your life, right? The many blessings that are present in your life, waking up, right? And I was saying in that book, on the cover, 100 Things to Be Grateful For, it says, gratitude is the medicine that immediately eradicates depression. So if you are depressed, if you are feeling sad, if you are feeling bad, if you don't feel like things are going your way, if you feel like things are falling apart, if you feel like, God don't love you no more, whatever the case may be, you feel unworthy to live anymore. Very real feelings, very valid, very understandable, right? Based on circumstances. Some people are dealing with some really, really, really harsh circumstances. However, if you can retrain your mind to recognize the blessings, to recognize the good fortunes, to recognize the gifts, the simple gift of opening your eyes in the morning and being able to take breath. Some people did not wake up today. So while I am hurting physically, and while I am emotionally and mentally a little exhausted from trying to navigate a very close situation, right? I'm thankful because I woke up. I am here. I woke up. I have life. I have breath. I have energy. I have a mind. I can think my way through it. It may not happen as fast as I would like. It may not happen how I would like. It may not happen how others would like. But I can think my way through it. I can think and feel my way to a better space, right? So you give thanks. It could be worse. And one day it may be worse. So give thanks for what it is now, right? Yeah, you need it, right? Like, I need a bigger home, right? 2 bedrooms. Not enough space though. Not enough space for me and my own children, right? At work, but now gonna get married again, and right, interlock our families, right? She has children, I have children, right? We need more space, but I'm thankful for what I have now. I'm thankful for the space that I have right now. I am grateful for the space that I have, because at one point I didn't have this space, right? And so, I like somebody says, I think it was like a quote somewhere online, or something, but somebody said, remember that you pray for this time. Where you are right now, you once prayed for, right? You once prayed for this time, just like when people, myself, I've been incarcerated, right? And some of my friends, too many of my friends have been incarcerated. And we pray to get out. Let me out. Yo, I can't wait to go home, right? We do all of that stuff, and then we go home. And a lot of us do the same exact things to put us back there. You got to remember. Like, remember what you asked for. You asked to be out. You didn't ask for all of the other things. You asked to be free. And so once you got that freedom, yes, other things are going to be tough. Yes, it's not going to be perfect in most ways, right? It's going to be a freaking struggle. But you asked for something. It's here now. Appreciate that thing. Appreciate that shit. Yo, S. Wordsmith, what's going on, my brother? Jazzy Drop, what's going on, my brother? Thanks for tuning in. right? But yeah, that's our phrase for today, man. Today's phrase, two simple words: give thanks. Every moment is a moment to give thanks. Every moment, every situation, every circumstance is an opportunity to express gratitude, right? Essentially, because you're not just giving thanks for what you have and for where you are giving thanks for what's coming and where you're going, because we have unyielding faith, undying trust in the divine will for our life. We know without a shadow of a doubt, based on our breath, based on our physical composition, that we are one with all that is eternal. We are one with God. We are one with the divine. We are one with the universe. We are one with spirit. So is moving forward and we riding the wave, right? And so give thanks. Give thanks, give thanks, give thanks that you're here. Give thanks that your loved ones are here. And even when they transition, they go back to source, give thanks. So yeah, give thanks for all things, man. And all things give thanks. You heard? And let's move right along to our second segment of the day. Second segment is our needs and the news of the day. Said food, said code for peace and love, my good brother. What's going on? Tuning in from Brooklyn. I give thanks that my last relationship didn't end in murder. Oh man, yo. I think you ain't the only one, my brother. All right, you ain't the only one who is thankful that the last relationship did not end in murder. That would have been tragic. We might not have met, my brother. We might not have met under these circumstances. So I'm grateful that no one was murdered. I'm grateful that that your last relationship was the last one. Now you got a new one, you got a beautiful one, and you're looking forward to beautiful things, my brother. I'm proud of you. I'm happy for you, and I give thanks as well for your existence and your share. Second segment of the day, we are going to talk about, for our needs and news of the day, we're going to talk about marriage. Yes. Listen, I am extremely excited. I just saw it on my phone before the show started, and it got me smiling, man. It got me smiling, and we're going to pull it up, and we're going to explore this thing together. So, marriage, my dear brother, man, Mark J. Kelly, great brother from Harlem, New York, man, currently living in the South. Recently married his lady, man. He married his lady. They are officially a union. I just saw it when he saw that I proposed to my lady right now, my fiance. He called me and we chatted, and he said that, he was inspired and he was going to propose to his lady. And he did, and she said yes. And now they're married, man. It's like, yo, it's so freaking dope. And it's so dope to me because I haven't known neither one of them a long time, but I've known them for a few years. Right, they've been up here in New York, right? We've had dinner and we've sat together and we've chilled and we've laughed, and I've had I've had 4-hour conversations with Mark Kelly, right? 6-hour conversations with Mark Kelly, freaking almost 8-hour conversations with the brother about all of life, all of his stuff, all of my stuff, our hopes, our desires, our challenges, right? This is an incredible brother who has been through so much, right? So much loss, so much pain, so much agony. He's talented. He's brilliant. He has his own freaking product line of essential oils and products for men and for women. He's been through a lot. He's been through a lot of relationships, right? Not feeling valued, not feeling worthy. All of the things, man. All of the things that so many of us unfortunately experience in union and love, right? In our quest for love and our quest to find a partner. And the sister, she's been through so much as well. They've been through so much together, right? Like it was a time when, a year or so ago, 2 years ago, when they was on the outs, he called me flipping, she called me flipping, like, yo, talk to her, call her, man, because she and they worked it out. And right, I will always be the first to say, just because a couple gets through hard times and gets married, it doesn't mean that it's all good, right? And so I'm not celebrating that. What I'm celebrating is the fact that I know, right, that they're good, right? Because people get married sometimes just to try to push stuff under the bridge, right? It's like somebody has a baby, right? People are going through it and then get pregnant, have a baby, thinking that the baby's going to change the thing. The baby's going to make someone love them more. The baby's going to, and it rarely happens, right? So people get married thinking that it's going to put all of their problems, all of their struggles to the side, and it doesn't. But these two, I know they're in a great space, and so I'm very happy. But let's read a little bit. They got a little story that we can read. Where is the story? Hold on. Go to the comments and let us find this story. Boom, boom, boom. Let us find this story. Mark and Red, the vows. They got married a couple of months ago, 2 months ago, May 9th, 2025. On May 9th, 2025, we exchanged heartfelt vows in a small, intimate ceremony filled with love. Next year, we eagerly anticipate celebrating a special day with our closest friends and family. We can't wait to share hugs, laughter, dance, and toast to our love for each other. Save the date, coming soon. Nice, 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 nice. Let us read the story. Read the story real quick, guys. So they say timing is everything, and for us, this couldn't be truer. After years of mutual interest and misconnections, fate finally aligned in 2023, bringing us together officially. The spark was undeniable, the chemistry immediate. What started as a long-awaited meeting quickly blossomed into a beautiful, exclusive relationship just a few months later. Yep, I was on a journey. This is incredible. On May 9th, 2023, we took a heartfelt step, making our relationship official. This milestone was not just a date, but a testament to the growth we had each undergone individually. Our journey wasn't rushed. It was about becoming our best selves, doing the inner work, and preparing our hearts for the kind of love that could flourish and endure. What we have built is extraordinary, a relationship rooted deeply in trust, true friendship, mutual interest, and an ever-growing love. Our bond is not just about companionship. It's about being two souls bonded as one, navigating the beautiful journey of life together. Here's to the love that found its perfect time and place. Here's to Mark and Red, continuing a journey filled with laughter, growth, and endless love. Oh, man, so beautiful, man. So freaking beautiful. They got photos. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, man. This is beautiful. It's on theknot.com. The knot.com. If you guys want to check it out, go check it out, see the photos, read the story yourself, man. Share it. It is Black love personified, right? A lot of us talk about loving Black love. A lot of us talk about, celebrating Black love. So yeah, these are strangers. You guys may not know them, but I do. And by me, now you know them. So, if you're so inclined, go share the story. I'm going to share it on my Facebook, and I will share and tag, a screenshot probably on my IG. And I'll tag, the brother Mark, and you can click his thing and see who he is and see who she is. They're both incredibly talented. She's a nurse by trade. He's a freaking tech. He got his master's in business management administration. Yeah, super dope couple. I love them together. I'm very happy that they endured. I'm very happy that they made it work, and I'm very happy that they took this next step. Tongue twisters like a mug, right? But yeah, super dope, right? Yeah, man, love is in the air. Elizabeth, hello. Peace and love. Willie, what's going on, brother? Peace and love. Yeah, man, beautiful, man. Let's all continue to celebrate, right? I'd like to say that our world, our outer world, is a reflection and is an expression, outward expression of what we think about most and what we talk about most and what we engage in most. And so a lot of people are constantly complaining about their life being crappy, their life being full of drama. And I'm going to say it's because you fill your life with drama, right? Your life is full of drama because you fill your life with drama. You are stressed out constantly because you are constantly engaging in stress. Simple as that. If you want to have a peaceful life, you want to have a beautiful life, if you want more love, more abundance, then seek out more love, more abundance, and share it when you hear about it, when you see it, when you read about it. Don't share the drama. Don't spread the drama. That's why your life and the world around you is going to continuously be filled with drama. I promise you, I'm a living testament. At one point, my life was filled with drama. And there's still a lot of drama in my life. And so the unfortunate secret is that even when you focus on the positive, drama is going to come because every action has an equal and opposite reaction. However, when you focus on the positive, what you focus on expands. It's going to grow. It's going to grow to a point where it outweighs that which is negative or that which is drama filled, right? Because drama is going to happen. Trouble is going to find you, right? Like stress is going to be there, right? Of the world and your family and your relationships and your finances and your health, right? And your dreams and your goals and building your company and whatever the case may be, there's always going to be things there that can cause stress, things there that don't make you feel good, things there that bring your vibe down. But when you celebrate love like this, right? When you see it and you celebrate it and you talk about it, you make other people aware of it. Even when the challenging things come, you acknowledge them, but they don't dominate, right? They don't dominate. So right now I got challenging things happening. And there are some emotions that are dominating, but it's not showing up in action. It's not showing up in like aggression or violent action or anything like that. It's showing up just in maybe deep sadness, maybe a little bit like of shortness, right? Just being frustrated with some like things. And it's not just like I'm frustrated with like, and it's small things to be frustrated about, and then there's big things to be frustrated about, right? And I'm not frustrated or stressed really over the small things. It's the big things. It's the big things. It's family. It's children. It's housing, right? Got to get a new home, right? It's all of those things. But yeah, that's our need to know news, man. And we are going to move right along to our third segment. Today's third segment always is our tip of the day. And today's tip is listen, guys. I want you to get this. If you love someone, love them for who they are, not who you think they could or should be. If you love somebody, love them for who they are and what they are now. Don't love them for what they could be, right? Like, although you see the potential, right? Great to see that, but don't fall in love with that, because then you're not really loving them. If right now I am a black man, father, making 40, 50K a year, not a whole lot of money at all, right? If that's who I am right now, and I got ideas, I got vision, don't fall in love with the millionaire that I'm going to become in who knows when, because you may begin to expect me to behave like that now, and I'm not there, right? Or if whatever the case, like it could be anything. It could be anything, but love people for who they are in the moment, right? When you meet them and you engage with them. If you love them. If you love them, love them. A lot of too many people love the idea, right? They love what they think this person should be. Oh, you should be a dancer. You got moves. I don't want to be a freaking dancer. I want to be an astronaut. Right? Like whatever the case may be, I don't want to be what you think I should be. I am who I am. I am what I am, and I want to live my life on my terms. Because the moment we began to put these expectations on people, that's exactly what they are. They're expectations. We set number one, we set ourselves up for disappointment, and we rob the person of showing up for who they really like, showing up as who they really are for us and with us. So we do ourselves a disservice, and we do the person or the people we say we love a disservice, going too far ahead. So be present. This is the challenge, but the beauty of being present. It's challenging. Yes, we have a mind, we remember, right? Like two things we do as humans. We love people for who we think they should be, and we adore them for who they used to be, or who they were, right? Or we hate them for who they were. The other side, we hate them. We can't stand them for who they used to be. Give people the benefit of the doubt. Give people the freedom to be who they are now, and either love them, or as Hov said, leave them alone. Love them or leave them alone. Love them or leave them alone. As the elders would say, if you ain't got nothing good to say, don't say nothing, right? This person is not who you think they should be right now. They may be working on it. They may not be working on it. They may not want to be who you think they should be or who you want them to be. And so now you badgering them. Now you talking about them because they're not living up to your expectation, your idea, your false reality that you've created in your own mind of who they are, could be, or should be. It's not fair to you. It's not fair to them. Do better. Tip, if you love somebody, man, love them for who they are, not who you think they could or should be. It's not up to you, right? Very, very, very simple and real tips. Stefu said, love someone for the value they bring to your quality of life. Yeah, man. Or even if they don't bring, right? Like love them for them, right? Like even like respectfully, separately than what they do for you. Love them for who they are, not what they do to you, not what they do for you, not what they mean to you. Love them, for their attitude, for how they respond, for their walk, right? For how they talk, for their level of education, for their intellect, for their spirit, for their heart, for what they care about. Love them for them, separately from anything that has to do with you. Because if it has to do with you, then that's conditional. And mind you, if that's what you want, right? Whether it's romantic and intimate, or familial, or business, right? If you want conditional love, cool. There's some love that comes with conditions. That's valid. But I think true love is without conditions, is without restraints, is I love you for you. It has nothing to do with me. Because even if you and I end, and even if you don't bring value to my life, can I value your life for who you are? I had deja vu with this. That's crazy. Just now I saw it. It's crazy. Just had some deja vu. That's crazy. But yeah, that's the tip of the day, right? Mona said, love me or leave me alone. Word. Said Fu said, dramatic people attract drama. Be peaceful. That's a bar. That's a fact. Let's move right along, guys, to our fourth and final segment of the day. Before we get out of here, we got one more segment. Our build of the day, as always, is last. Something I just like to throw out there that we could build on, talk about, share my perspectives, man. Hopefully get yours, man, right? Like sometimes Some of you guys, especially on IG, you guys don't be sharing perspective with me, man. You guys be watching, which is great. I love the fact that you tune in, but share some perspective, answer some of the questions, right? So today's build is Black family. As a Black family, we are supposed to be able to do things without going to court. We're supposed to be able to handle things without going to court, whether that's parent-child, right? Whether that's sibling, right? A parent dies and there's money left over in their siblings. You shouldn't have to fight for the money, man. Like you should be able to work that shit out. Right? You shouldn't have to go to court. Like, and mind you, it may be tense, it may be, but like, get a mediator, right? Get another family member or a friend, a mutual friend of the family to come and sit and talk and mediate, right? But we should be able to do these things without going to court. There's too many people going to court. I see families suing each other. It's families suing each other for money, right? Suing each other. Parents and children going to court. Right? You see it on family court, small claims. What's the court? The people's court. You see it all the time. Siblings, parent, child, step parent, in-laws, cousins, right? So going to court over money. And mind you, I get it. It's some frustrating stuff, and it be the principle. You loan somebody some money. You pay the car note. You do this. I remember 2004, the year I went to prison. Maybe the year prior, all right, 2003. But at some point, went down to Maryland, all right, hang out with my sister. She had got a new car. I went with her to pick out a car. She needed a car. She was stressed out. I said, go get your car. I got some money for you, right? Gave her some money for a car, right? Not all of the money, right? She had her own money, but definitely gave her money to pay the insurance. I paid the insurance, I think, for like a year up front, right? Something like that. And it was like part of it was an agreement. Something else was supposed to happen, right? I ended up going to prison, right? The other thing doesn't happen, right? And you can go to court, like separate example, right? Better example, right? Because that's my sis, and that was a little, right? It's all good. It's all good, right? Also, something else they say, don't give nobody no money. Don't do nothing for nobody if you can't afford to lose it, right? Like, do it out of the kindness of your heart, not so much to get it back. But I understand loans and gifts, and right, and it may not be like, what's it, quid pro quo, like I'll do this and you do that, but it's like implied, like, okay, I did this, like I need this to happen. Can you do that? You agree, do it, right? I remember in the street game, right, gave somebody some bread to do some things, right? I go to prison, right? They have their life, they live their life. I come home, like, yo, you got the money you owe me? Oh, nah, what money? Whoa, I gave you, and you're supposed to. No, nothing. Again, same mindset, but like, it's all good, right? I'm not going to take you to court. Couple $1,000. Is it worth it? To some people, it is. I just think that it's worth addressing, it's worth handling, but we should not be putting all our business in the courts. Specifically, I think even more, especially when it's a husband-wife, right, or co-parent thing, right? Figure it out, man. And yes, like, things get tough, emotions get in the way, right? People get angry, get upset, sad, disappointed, whatever the case may be. But at no point should we have the European court systems in our business, and our helping to determine our fates, right? Like, that's something that we should be able to figure out as a unit and or as a Black community, right? And so we got to make sure that we have those type of systems in place as a community, within our community, so that we don't got to go to court. Right? Because, like, again, most of these situations, man, like, people need to listen to each other. People need to talk to each other. People need somebody to help them facilitate those conversations. But very rarely, if at all, should court ever be involved. Right? And again, not court in this way, right? The concept of court, you expressing your argument, and you have maybe a person or a few people to help determine, like, which way this thing should go. Right? Yes, the idea, the concept, yes. But we know that this system ain't got our best interests at heart. And so all they want to do is, like, destroy, cause destruction, cause grief, right? So we got to be better than that, man. Again, especially if it's people who you say you love. If it's people who you say you love or once loved, and that's the thing, like, true love, I think, is eternal. How you express your love may change based on the relationship dynamic change. Like, if you're married and it's kissy, touchy, and it's love making, and now you're no longer married, yeah, there's no more kissy, touchy, love making, but, like, I still should love you. If I loved you then, I should love you now. Different, I express it different. It's a different concept of love, but I want the best for you. I want you to be good. I want you to be cared for, right? I want things to work out in your favor. I don't want to take you to court, right? And I hope you don't want to take me to court. But sometimes shit happens. We navigate it, but we always strive for our ideal, right? And so, yeah, guys, that is today's show. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Mona said, love me or leave me alone. Oh, she said it twice.
No, I said leave me or leave me alone first.
Oh, leave me. Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't even notice that. But yeah, guys, that's the show, man. Listen, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, once again, I'm your boy, your host, LaShawn Sugar Marston. This is episode 406 of SR Daily, episode 406, Wellness and Wisdom Wednesday. Make sure you do something for yourself today, man. Smell the flowers, right? Kiss a loved one, right? Hold the baby, right? Not just any baby. Like, don't just pick up a random baby in the street, try to hold it. No, a baby in your family, hold the baby, right? Rub a pet, right? Drink some water, eat some fruit, right? Do some exercise, do some stretching, take some deep breathing. Yeah, man, do things that is for you, and share some wisdom today, right? Wisdom and wellness. So share some wisdom, impart some wisdom on someone else, right? Whether through social media, someone in your family, call somebody, send somebody a text message, right? To just impart some wisdom, something that you've learned that can help somebody. Share that. And that's it, guys. Be sure to join us back here tomorrow, same time, same place, 9 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. right here on Facebook Live, YouTube Live, and Instagram Live. Once again, I'm your boy, your host, Sean Sugar Marston. Remember, it ain't getting knocked down. It's the problem. It's staying down. So get up. The power is in you. As always, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other. Peace and love. Wait, what Mona said? Mona said before we get off, alone with no anticipation of getting it back. If they ask me, they don't have it. If I have it, it's yours. If I get it back, cool. If I don't, cool. I'm not falling out with family or friends over money. If I love you, I love you. We'll be all right. Factual. Screenshot that, guys. Keep that and spread that wisdom. That's some wisdom right there. Yo, I'll holler tomorrow. Peace.